What's up, everybody?
You're an idiot. Keep that in.
I gotta think of it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
What's up, my little adossers?
What's up, guys? I'm your. Alright, reset.
No, we're keeping that. What are you talking about?
What's okay? What's up, guys? I'm your co-host, Basic. Other co-host here is he's going to be in the upcoming Smurfs movie. We got Tay-Day75, and then we have wanted in 17 different counties. We have Phantoms.
What?
Yeah, let's get
All those
into it.
counties are in Oregon, by the way, because
Yeah.
like he was tried during the Salem witch trials, and he said, "I'm not a Salem witch. I'm a Salem.
I'm a Salem
bitch."
ghost.
Oh,
Oh, I thought.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what he said.
I'm rolling up a pack
Yeah,
of
but
Smarties right now.
okay.
He's got a bunch of
insane.
Salem bitches, if you know what I mean. That's why he's wanted.
Okay, we're starting with this energy. So.
Open the fucking packet, bro. It's not that hard.
No, I gotta smoke it.
What?
Okay, there's the first half.
Wait, I just swore in like the first 30 seconds. We're gonna get
Yeah.
monetized.
I'm gonna.
Dude, I'm acting like I'm written by Vivzy Pop right now.
Dude.
Right?
That's not a bad
Hold up,
thing.
hold up. I need to be more professional. That's a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Hello. Welcome to the podcast. It's me, Tay-Day75. I am
Voice actor in the up-and-coming Smurfs movie.
voice actor, yeah. I co-own.
My uncle wrote
Fork.
the Smurfs movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The new one, or
No.
okay.
The one where it's like kind of like the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie where they go to the real world, or like.
I don't know. He did one of them.
Wow. It's crazy, bro.
It's kind of not that hard to do that, honestly. They're all kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was impressive, and I'm like.
That
nah,
Smartie tastes good.
Mhm. I stopped trying to smoke it. Didn't.
All right. Who's got something they want to talk about? What happened?
Oh, I got something that I want to talk about. So, picture this. Week ago,
Alright.
I was on vacation, and world's about to end, or that's what
Yeah.
it seemed like.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
super
World War III.
mad, super pissed. And then I have a dream 2 days before I'm supposed to go home on a plane.
Oh.
In that dream, I'm on a plane
Oh.
near the back on the right side on the window seat, and I can see the wing. And then halfway through, I wake up. Like I wake up in the dream. It's a really weird dream.
Shoot.
The engine blows out, and then the plane, like the right engine blew out, and then the plane started spinning, anti-clockwise for some reason. I don't think that's how it would work, but that's how I remember it. And then the plane crashed, and then I woke up and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck was that? And then we go to the airport, right? And the flight
Okay.
is delayed, right?
Yep.
And it was pretty blue.
Okay.
During the dream, the sky was blue, really blue.
Right.
The flight gets delayed to
Wow.
like a normal time of the day when the day is blue,
Oh.
right?
Because that's how that works.
And then I asked my parents, what airline are we on? They said, United Airlines. United Airlines has blue seats. In the dream, there was blue seats. And then they told me, hey, we're going to be sitting in the back of the plane.
Oh.
And I said, what the fuck? What?
Wait a
And
second.
then I said, all right, what side are we sitting on? And then they said, right side. I was like, what? What the fuck? Right? And then they said, do you want the window seat or the aisle seat? And I'm like, I don't want the prophecy to come true. I'm sitting in the aisle seat.
Yeah.
Plane takes off, lands, we're all good. So I don't know why the fuck I imagined that. That scared the shit out of me. And I
That's
thought,
terrifying.
even if I were to speak up, right? Final destination, then I'm cooked either ways. So
Mhm.
I'm just supposed to accept my fate. And I accepted my fate, and I'm good. So, could you imagine this episode didn't even happen?
Wait,
Damn.
That was
that's
nuts.
crazy. I have a similar.
So, and I'm pretty sure I saved the plane because I didn't sit on the window seat.
Wow.
I have something similar. I was on a flight back home after a long trip, and my dad's sitting in front of me because we couldn't all get seats together. And he sends me this long paragraph. He's like, when the Roman Empire would conquer, wait, what? I'm dumb. Okay, when when a Roman emperor would enter Rome after a conquest or a general,
Conquest.
he would getting flashbacks.
Stand ready for Rome.
He would have a servant riding behind him in the chariot. I'm so dumb.
The chariot.
Yes, repeating. Remember, thou art mortal. Remember, thou art mortal. Remind him to remain humble, even when all of Rome's cheering his name. So, my dad says, remember, and then he says my full name, sitting in first class because we were feeling fancy that day. We are not actually that rich.
Wait. How long was the flight?
He says, remember, thou art mortal.
God.
Oh, shit.
That's an ominous text before you take off.
Wait. How long was the flight?
I don't know. It was long. There was like a big delay. Because I don't know. There was like a storm. Like
I've been
5-6 hours, even though we shouldn't have been.
And you were in first class?
Mhm.
Wow.
Bro.
We
What
were
airline? What airline?
Delta.
Dude, that's expensive. Delta's expensive.
We weren't supposed to be on that long of a flight.
Wow.
But my parents locked in
To the
for the
Smarties.
trip. Oh, this is my second pack.
Wow. My God. I have some plane stories. It was a long flight. Like it was 10+ hours.
Damn.
Right, and it's like now I'm about to try and sleep. Never can though. I don't know why I'm on planes.
Same.
So, you know, I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I like walk up, and the thing is like I'd been watching something scary. Don't remember what it was, but like you know something scary. So I'm like already kind of jittery, you know. And I'm walking to the bathroom. There's a little bit of a line, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna wait. And as I'm walking up, there's like this like old like 60-year-old man who's sleeping, and he like screams and like
6-year-old
wakes.
man?
That's like a 60-year-old man, and he like
Oh,
like
baby.
shouts and like wakes up, and like like I like jump back. I was like, whoa, what the hell? I think you know he's having like probably a nightmare or something. Doing it for me, like he's like that's freaky, man. And, yeah.
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 But my question is, you actually use airplane bathrooms?
I'm not gonna
10-hour
pee in a
flight, what the
bottle.
fuck else?
Like, I'm not gonna pee in a bottle. What?
I would never.
They're not even bad.
Yeah, they're usually good.
Yeah.
And you get to dump it over.
I feel like I was like traumatized the last time I did use the
What-
airplane bathroom. I was like 6. I don't even remember
What
where
happened
it
in
was.
the airplane bathroom?
I don't know.
Who's in the airplane bathroom with you?
I don't know. I just like I don't even remember it, but I just have that feeling of trauma from an airplane
God.
bathroom.
Wow.
What? Dude.
Wow,
I don't know,
man.
Things are haunting.
So,
Maybe your memory was like wiped there or something.
Dude, did I get Men in Black
Um,
in an airport bathroom when I was airplane bathroom when I was 6?
That'd be so dumb. Because imagine like walking back to your seat and you're like, "Where are we?"
where,
You
what
walk
happened?
in, close the door, and you turn around, and he's just there.
Just in a
I've been
toilet.
anticipating your arrival.
Conquest.
Wait, you know what'd be crazy?
Okay.
What if like there was toilets, but like while you were standing, but it was made for shitting.
What?
Think about
Yeah.
it. Wouldn't like gravity pull it down faster?
Like, what? Are we putting like a tube up your butt? And
Isn't that what like
Uh,
astronauts do?
I'm gonna play some
don't know.
freaking sneaky Sasquatch, bro. On Gangnam Style.
Conversations are about to get like 10 times worse.
um.
Yeah, but like, imagine that.
Okay,
Like you're going to the bathroom, you're like,
guys. If
like,
we had,
damn, I
if
don't
we
really
had
want to
like,
sit down.
if we had
Yeah,
crazy
you
money, right? Crazy dollar, crazy dough. What inventions are we making?
Crazy dough, crazy money, right?
What inventions are we making? Right? We gotta make
Oh,
the
you know
DOS-Pod
the
machine. What is the DOS-Pod machine?
you know like the microwave from Spy Kids.
Oh, this Viking microwave that does like everything.
Yeah. Okay, I would take
Uh-huh.
that, but like
Okay.
upsize it by like 10 times,
Oh.
right? Right, and then I would make infinite food.
Oh
There's
shoot.
an infinite food, right? The infinite food machine,
No wait.
right? And I would take that food.
You know the
Yeah.
watch. You know the watches from Spy Kids 2 that does everything except tell the time.
Yeah.
We make one that tells time.
Oh,
Guys, hear me
What
out.
if what if we use my microwave for that?
Oh, we make
what if?
we turn the microwave into a watch maker.
What if
Okay,
we
so
made
you
a
know how
watch microwave? What if we
watches?
put our watches in a microwave and we
Wait,
made like
guys,
microwave proof watches?
Wait,
did
you
we
know
just
how?
So
did we
then you
just
can
make
put it
a
on your
revolution?
wrist. You can put it on your wrist and it feels like someone's hugging your wrist.
I think we're revolutionary.
What if we just put a phone on like a watch, like thing, and then we just put the phone on our hand?
Wait, guys, why don't we get on a watch list?
Oh,
I'm at like the go-kart. There's like this go-karting place.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
one.
gonna watch this because I won too much. Um
Wow.
that's all I'll say. How about
Damn.
that? Nah. I kept on like crashing kids into walls. I kept on like if you ever watch F1 and you notice how like in turn 1 people always just like try to be first at the apex and then push them off the track. I just
Yeah.
did that to a bunch of little kids.
My God.
And I crashed them into the wall.
Oh my
So like
God.
did
it's
you get flagged?
it's literally
down?
like you pull out. No, literally it's a legal racing move because I had
Yeah.
the corner. I'm first in the corner and it's them choosing to try and defend. But they're side by side and I would just like go right up into the wall. So either they're getting smashed into the wall and it's their fault or they just break or they back off. But either way I keep the corner. Um and a
It's
bunch of
kinda
little
tough.
kids like complained. This was back when I was like 10.
Mhm.
Bunch of little kids complained and they're like, "Nah, you can't race at this track for the rest of the day."
Wow.
Damn.
I was really sad about that.
I think they were just
That's-
scared of
yeah.
you. Honestly, that's why.
Yeah, they were scared of my racing prowess.
Wow.
Mhm.
I got Sergio Perez level defending.
You got hindered from your dream.
Let's not use that word.
Then you got
Hindered.
It reminds me of the Hindenburg disaster.
Heisenberg. Get him.
That was a funny joke.
Yeah.
That was really funny. Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
dude on the
Tension. So, like-
news. Like my dad, I got in the car. My dad was talking about like news and whatnot, and I swear to God,
Yeah.
one of the people were talking about like all the stuff that's been going on, and they said something. I was tuned out. I was listening to music, and then they said something Breaking Bad. They were like, we don't want to we don't want a Breaking Bad or something. I'm like, what?
Oh my
What did
God.
I miss?
Walter. Was
What
that you?
What does that mean? We don't want a Breaking Bad.
We don't want like a. I don't know.
We don't wanna
I didn't.
break-
I
we
didn't.
don't
I
wanna
wasn't
break bad.
listening. I should have been
The saying is
listening.
the saying is break bad. So
No, it was Breaking. He said Breaking Bad.
okay.
Well,
All right, guys. Let's do something fun.
Mhm.
We each say a word, go one after another, and we try and make a little story. You know, make a wholesome little story.
I don't know if
Alright,
wholesome's gonna be
no.
the you know,
Hey,
outcome.
it's okay. It's okay. All right, I'll start, and then
It
we'll
can,
go
it can
K.
get a wholesome award on Reddit.
I want to get my Reddit gold up. All right, I'll start. There.
Has
Being
No.
second
opportunity.
Like.
this
One.
Because.
there
Could.
Be.
a
Opportunity.
Like.
Tony.
The.
F1.
Drive.
Guys, I think someone's at my house right now.
Yeah, I think someone's at your house.
Dog's crying every time.
I'll just go on mute.
So
I'm
I
trying
guess
to
it's
tell our
just I guess
story.
it's just us.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
So
There's been no
okay,
second
Tony.
opportunity like the opportunity. Tony, the F1 driver.
That's my word.
Useless. We're useless, bro. We're a terrible podcast.
Was.
Don't do that. Was? Like,
Was.
he himself was a second opportunity. What does that mean?
There's no second
There was
there's
no
no second
second
opportunity, like the opportunity, Tony the
Tony the
the
F1
F1
driver
was,
was.
and then and then and then
What?
I think
What are
we
we
should
talking about?
restart.
go. Okay, restart.
Okay. Okay.
Once
Upon.
A.
Fortnite.
There.
Was.
A.
Tiny.
Jonesy.
Named.
Paul Remus.
Wait, why couldn't his name just have been Jonesy?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
The.
Paul Remus.
Yeah, Paul Remus the third.
No, Paul Remus the Paul Remus.
We've lost the
his full
plot.
name. That's his full name. But
Again.
there's not even a plot.
No, but we haven't even started.
Once upon a time,
lost
there
the
was a
plot
little
before we got it.
Jonesy named Paul Remus the Paul Remus.
No, it's Once Upon a Fortnight. Jeez.
Once upon a
Yeah.
fortnight.
There was a little Jonesy named Paul Remus
Mhm.
the Paul Remus, and now it's
Yeah.
Tay's turn.
Who
Couldn't.
Build.
towers?
And.
That.
Baby.
Wanted.
Nothing.
More.
Than.
Two.
Big.
To big.
Too big.
Too big. Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Wanted nothing
That-
more too big.
You wanted nothing more to
No.
big?
Wanted nothing more than.
Than
Nothing
to-
more
Than to.
than to. Oh.
Than to
Have.
mats.
What? Okay.
So.
Paul Remus the Paul Remus. That's one word now.
Yeah.
Gathered.
A.
Big.
Tree.
And.
Burned.
Children.
In.
The.
Orphanage.
Why do you do
Which-
that? Why do you do that?
Because he
This
couldn't
isn't wholesome.
build.
You guys just hold some trust.
He couldn't build. The baby wanted nothing more than a big tower, right? So he burned down the baby's orphanage.
To get mats. Yeah, he needed mats.
Get mad.
You needed a match.
Oh wait,
Uh,
dude, this is like expert
That's
level
our story. That's our
oh
story.
shoot.
Hey,
This is
Oscar.
like
Hey,
poetry.
and then he went on to build his towers with all the mats.
Oh my. This is so
Oh,
wholesome,
guys.
guys.
Oh my god.
awesome.
Wholesome Reddit story.
Type that story on r/2sentence horror. See if you can get like stupid redditors to give you awards.
Uh,
But like, make sure it's only 2 sentences.
yeah.
That exact like sort of segment, including our stutters and pauses. Like, just put a bunch of spaces.
Yep. And then yeah, it's
Put a
like
bunch of
the
dot
when you do like a
dots.
like when you do like a
Mhm.
voice recording and it like translate it, like includes like the ums and yeah.
What?
And then
You
we
know,
need a
Translate it into
video.
Spanish and then put it into Spanish subreddits.
And then we need
See
a
if-
video where it has like the
We can get a huge
mobile
Spanish
games.
audience right now, guys.
Yeah.
It reads the story with the
Toss Pod,
mobile
famous
games.
Spanish podcast.
This famous Spanish podcast. Yeah.
A dose of Spanish,
Well,
guys.
that just sounds like we're teaching people Spanish. I
Yeah,
don't wanna teach people Spanish.
I'm not like Duolingo in it.
It's fine. I got it. You guys can just be in the corner and be like,
We just sit
yeah.
there,
give encouragement.
Wait,
oh,
dots.
we're like guest stars. With the
Yeah.
video.
And I'm,
It's-
I don't know.
Guys, it's summer.
Wow.
I thought
You guys
someone
ready for
would
World
like
War III to start?
segue. Thought someone would segue into that, but
I got this one.
Isn't there 500 days of summer?
It's actually 104. So.
depending on what school you go to.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you go to other school, you got 500 days of summer.
dude, other school.
That's a callback and a half.
That is
Play the
a
clip.
callback.
Roll the
Play the
clip,
clip.
editor. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Have a very dramatic flashback. Very
Yeah,
dramatic.
put like the movie like before
Yeah,
movies
like
how it does the
like you
countdown,
have
like
a
the
really
10,
loud
9, 8, 7.
whoosh. Have like really loud just.
Now
Okay.
he's studying
I graduated
psychology.
from every school.
Every single school you can think of. Can you tell
Wow,
me?
that's
Name 5
that's
schools.
cool.
Name 5 different types of schools he's graduated from them.
private, public,
Uh-huh.
college,
Ooh.
university,
Uh-huh.
other school.
Other
Ooh,
school. Yeah.
that one was a tough one.
That was really tough.
Yeah, I gotta
Let it out.
I gotta let it out.
We're dying.
All right. I got
I
one
gotta
joke. I got one joke for y'all.
Okay,
Oh
Put
shoot.
him
The other
put him
day,
up on a stage.
I was walking down the street.
Mhm.
Then a little kid came up to me, and I said no, because the little kid was begging for money.
Oh.
And I said, "Yo, you're poor."
Oh,
And then I shoved him out the door.
Shoved him out
Even
the
though I was in
door.
the street, I shoved him in the door into a hotel. The
Uh-huh.
hotel beat him up because he was poor.
Beat him
Uh-huh.
up.
And then they shoved him down into the boiler room and they gave him a job. He makes
Job.
$16 an hour.
Sense of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You like those ad libs?
I got a story. I got a story. This one happened a little while ago, and Phantom, you know this one very well. We made a movie. Squid Game.
Oh god.
I'm gonna talk about, so basically our school, for your language class, you have to make a movie, right? It's like a little film.
Yes.
They do a little film fest each year.
Film festival, yeah.
So we decided on Squid Game because the only way to really win is to make parodies. We figured out. So we decided on Squid Game was our concept. We're planning this. You know, I snowboard and I break my collarbone, so that didn't really help. But you know, we eventually decided, hey, we gotta record because there's like we only have so many recording days, and editing takes a long time. And so like, okay, we have this recording day where we can probably get everything done.
We kind of pulled
And it's like-
like everything out of our ass. I can't lie.
We kind of did. And like, hey, you know, we got like a week and a half left until the film's due. So let's just get this recording day done, and then I'll just edit. And so we have one recording day scheduled where we think we can get every scene done. We maybe had the intro done by the end of the day. And so we're stressing, right? So we immediately have to schedule with like 8 different people to come to my house, like last minute, to record
Every day.
every day, basically. Because you know, the filming is fun and all when it's with friends, but the thing is when you film with friends, nothing gets done.
We played video games half the time.
We played Phasmophobia. And we've like, you know, there's like eventually it gets down to like there's like a day left until it's due. We do have everything recorded, but we haven't started editing. And so from sun up till sundown, am editing. I took 2 breaks to eat the entire time, 12 hours editing. And the film isn't fully finished because we didn't get subtitles done. So I messaged Phantom like, hey, at like 1 a.m. I'm like, hey, can you do the subtitles for me? Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. And so we like talked to our Spanish teacher.
AI
Yeah.
at that point.
And
We
talked to our
tried, it
Spanish
didn't
teacher.
work.
Yeah. We
Oh.
we talked to like our Spanish teacher and like, hey, can we have like we were like stressing this time, like, hey, I'm sorry, we're sorry it's gonna be too late. We have like an extension, like, oh yeah, no one has it submitted yet. You're fine.
Oh, by the
Like,
way,
it's not even like it's not even actually until like 2 weeks. So,
so
you're fine.
our teacher who actually like really favors us and whatnot, She was saying to some students like, "Oh, the movies that are getting turned in late probably aren't gonna do well." So just like keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
And then, and everyone watches our films in class, right? Voting happens.
Mm.
We get everyone can vote
We got-
twice,
We got more votes than people in our class.
which means that some people had to vote for us. Everyone in the class voted for us, and some
Mm.
people double voted for us. So we're like, hey,
Oh.
I guess our film's pretty alright. I guess our film's alright.
That's it. That's all you gotta
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
We're like,
pretty
"Oh,
cool.
okay."
This entire story was just for you to flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won.
Awesome, bro.
You know. Oh, and by the way, so the Mandarin team had won like 7 years in a row.
Yeah, and we won. So,
And we won. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. Yeah, we got 2 different awards.
Yeah.
Best,
editing
best overall
because
and
I
best
clutched.
editing.
Because I clutched.
I did all the editing, but
I'm
That's low-key what I
my
did
last
with my
class.
podcast like assignment in English.
Podcast.
Which is, yeah, I had to make a podcast in
we
English.
had to make a
Wait,
podcast
we had
in
I gotta make
history.
a podcast in history. Yeah.
I got kicked from the Minecraft server.
What?
the hell?
What did you
Being
do?
idle for too long. Alright, I'm back. Hey guys.
Oh,
Nothing happens.
Time back in. Time back in. So
Yeah, I just had to make a podcast, and we
Yeah.
interviewed my group. We interviewed someone from like a teacher from or a professor from Stanford about like bioethics,
oh, that's
Oh.
cool.
and someone from Harvard, I think, about bioethics as well.
that's actually awesome.
We were talking about something called xenotransplantation.
You wanna explain what that is?
It's like when you put an organ from a different body other than yours, or like it's just a different species in general.
Oh,
And you just put that organ in yourself, and
didn't they do that with like a pig heart?
Yeah,
and-
didn't they do
Mhm,
that with a pig?
Yeah.
they're growing pigs to specifically do it. Everybody who's
Wow.
gotten it so far has died, but it's gotten
Oh, okay.
longer and longer living since. And we're like interviewing them, being like, "Hey, is this good?" And one of them said, "I think it's actually it would just be less expensive to just like 3D print organs."
Wow.
And then the other person said, "It's kind of unethical to grow pigs just to do this,
Yeah.
but at least they're saving lives." And we're like, "Okay."
Temporarily.
That was a really good podcast. We just figured out our main thing just isn't really that good, but whatever.
Let me talk about
Ooh.
spicy chicken.
Oh my god.
I forgot, dude. I have like
Alright.
a bag
Oh
of
my God.
caramels in my room. from
Let me talk about
last
spicy
time.
chicken.
God.
So, it's the last day of school, right? And there's like the I don't even know how to explain it. It's like
We some young
just
and
kinda like a-
kids.
it's just
we
like a street.
graduated.
It's just it's just a street, walk down, and there's a lot of restaurants on it. And there's one that has some really hot chicken. And we're like, hey, it's the last day of school. Why don't we
Only
just
the Minecraft
hop
movie
in?
had just came out.
The Minecraft movie released like 3 months
Wait,
before.
what? Yeah, there's no way you got out during the Minecraft movie.
No,
The
I'm
Minecraft movie-
saying right now because I want to say it, but now it's the joke's past due.
Yeah.
Yeah, the joke
Yeah,
wasn't born
anyways.
yet. The joke. was-
Anyways, and so our friend, he's really bright, right? He orders the hottest chicken that you can get without signing a waiver, because there's a chicken you have to sign a waiver for. You got the second hottest one,
Mhm.
and he gets to our, it gets to our table, and he's like, "All right, I can't wait to try this." He takes a bite, and he immediately starts sweating, and like he has like a slushie with him. He immediately starts like chugging. He's like, "Oh no, guys! Oh no!" We're like, "It's probably not that bad." And like our friend walks over and he's like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" And our friend like, "Hey, you should try this nugget. It's like not spicy at all. You should take a bite." And
Oh
she's like,
yeah,
"Are
she
you
was
sure?"
unaware.
Yeah, and we all
we
immediately join in
kinda
and start gaslighting. We all start gaslighting her, and she's like, "Okay." She takes like a big
She
bite.
starts crying.
Oh my
And
god.
she's just like, "Oh my god, it's so bad," and she's just like tearing up, and she,
Holy
and then
shit.
Venom's like, it's like it's probably not that
Dude,
bad, and so
I
he has
kid
a
you not.
nugget
No,
too.
no. I kid you not. I don't even need a full nugget. I barely scrape the nugget with my tooth. And I am like burning up. I'm sitting in the booth. dying, chugging a Sprite even though it's not helping.
Yep.
I,
And
I'm
It's
good.
the worst, bro.
I'm laughing at these guys, right? And then I turn to my friend. I'm like, "Hey, it's the last day of school. You should have one too." And he's like, "No, man. Do you see what they're doing right now?" I'm like, "Hey, if you do it, I'll do it." And he's like, "Fine." I did not think he was actually gonna do it. He took a bite of the nugget. I was like, "Oh shoot, I signed my soul away." So I have to take one too. Take a bite. It starts burning. I'm like, it's not too bad. Oh, there's a little bit of kick to it. I start coughing. Yeah, I start sweating. It is bad. And
What'd you say that?
yeah,
What'd
and
you
so
say? I'll do
I
it if you do it.
yeah, I don't know why I said that because I signed my soul
Oh.
away just then. And so
All like
I
5 of you are just like sweating
coughing.
at the
Yes.
table
Yeah.
and like
And we're all
vomiting.
yeah.
Tay, you
And so,
wanna?
and then
oh.
our friend who originally ordered the nuggets, he's like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have another one. He takes like a full nugget.
No, he
just
ate
eats
5.
it.
He ate 5
No,
straight nuggets.
At the end, he ate 5 whole nuggets and then he ran into the bathroom and threw up because it was so bad.
He genuinely threw up. It was
He's like, I ate 5 whole nuggets. I gotta go, guys. Let me out. And he like gets out of the booth and he runs to the bathroom and throws up. We're all
By the way, pretty
laughing
much
and
the entire
crying.
class was just there for no everyone just like wanted
Yeah.
to be there. And so there were multiple different people doing this.
Yeah.
So I wonder what their experience was like cuz that was insane.
Yeah, the hot chicken was. I mean, it was all right. It was not that spicy.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was.
don't
I
know.
mean, yeah, it's
After all that, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have signed the waiver. That one, that
we,
would've
we
been better.
needed a
Yep.
legal guardian or parent,
you have to be you have to be
You have to
18
be
or have a
18 or have a
guardian.
legal guardian. So
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when spicy food just becomes spicy just to be spicy. Like it loses all the flavor. That's when I find it annoying.
Yeah.
Like
Spicy food is good when
I love
it
spicy
is
food,
flavor.
but-
Yeah.
like the taste of pure spice is just like annoying at some point.
Oh, our
Capsaicin,
throats
yeah.
were also burning for like 3 hours after that.
Yeah, it took like 2 hours for it to settle down.
It's the nuggets of pure despair, bro.
It was.
And
Oh,
when
and then
we
we
graduate,
played Jackbox, and that was even
Oh.
worse.
Jackbox, bro.
We had our friend versus 5 spicy nuggets, and obviously the spicy nuggets won. We had some other stuff I don't think I can talk about on this podcast, but
No. Oh, we should
we
totally
had MF
do
Doom
a.
versus
Oh my
versus
god.
what was it? Heart pressure medication.
Blood pressure
Come on.
medications. No, because basically.
That was all
so,
fandoms, by the way.
No. So
That's
I
for
get
sure.
the I'm going against MF Doom. I don't know what the subject is, so I'm like, okay, well, how did MF Doom die? Because I could still pull this back. And so I draw faulty blood medication pills, and I win. So
Yeah, that was upsetting.
listen,
Come on. Come on.
we should honestly
was-
do.
was
We
so
should
upsetting.
honestly play some Jackbox games. We should get like a ton of people and do it for
Oh.
boss spot. That would be
Oh,
tough.
that'd actually be so good.
Trying to find
Yeah.
people to do it though. It's just us three.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
mean,
find.
yeah.
That'll
we
be
could
good.
find people
Who
Mm.
wouldn't?
Alright.
Who wouldn't want to be on the DOS pod?
for Jackbox. Yeah.
Guys, comment down below YouTubers with 1 million plus subscribers you think you'd want to see on a DOS pod. I've been playing Fallout recently.
Tough.
Like, I think I'm prepared. That's all I'm saying.
That's.
Dude,
I
the
cannot wait for
show
the nukes to drop,
was
guys.
kind of tough. I can't lie. Some of it was bad. Some of it was good.
Oh, the Fallout show.
The edits I would be getting on my For You page were amazing.
How was there
Oh.
edits of that show? What?
That's actually a
It
good
was
question.
good.
I didn't see them.
It was
It was
so
a
good.
slow-paced show.
I know, but they
Once again-
managed to do it.
Wow.
Is it,
I've
like,
been up
inspirational
to-
edits, like cool edits, or what?
I don't know. They were like they
Speaking
just
of
made
edits,
every
I-
character have like aura.
Speaking of edits,
Speaking of edits, what was I gonna say? Could you imagine like an edit of like a 6-year-old, who
Oh my
just
god.
like it's
I'm gonna
like it's a
make it
video of
look
him as a 4-year-old being like, I really want to play basketball
gonna make
and I
it one
really
day."
want to get really good, and instead of waiting until like he makes it to the NBA, like when he gets to like 18 years
Yeah.
old, right? He just makes the edit when he's 6 years old.
yeah.
And it's him playing for like a pee-wee basketball team.
Just
it's
like
playing
just
it's playing
like-
Ghost Town by Kanye. Someday, someday.
it shows him just like barely making the shot.
It shows him traveling. He's not even dribbling.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be so good. I've been up to. I've been up to femboy activities recently. I've been playing Ultra Kill a lot.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I've been P ranking every level.
What
like
what
a-
is Ultra Kill?
Oh, it's a so New Blood Entertainment, right? They make some bangers. They made Faith the Unholy Trinity, and then they made
They made that.
Oh,
I
wait, they
hated
made
that
Fate the
game.
one?
they did, and then they made Ultra Kill, and Ultra Kill's a movement shooter.
I
It's
played
really
the
fun.
Roblox version of that a bunch.
I might
Wow.
have seen it.
I
Ultra
haven't
Kill's
bought
really
it.
fun. There's a lot of memes of it. Probably, I mean, you've probably seen one, didn't know it. That's from Ultra Kill. But anyways, I've been I've been grinding it
Thanks for
recently because
explaining what meme it was.
yeah, there's a lot.
memes. You've probably seen one. You don't know.
You don't know.
All right.
Anyways,
All right.
jeez, I'm sorry. I've been grinding recently, and it's been taking a toll on my body because the level I'm at right now, I'm fighting a
What, it's
a
taking all
boss.
your physical strength?
Yeah.
You go to
You
the
want me to-
gym. You attach your mouse to like the cables, and you're like whipping it around. It's like really.
No,
fast.
I've just been playing it too much,
The
which is
100
why it's
pounds
taking a
of
toll on my
resistance.
body.
Wait, that might be the meta. Imagine going to the gym with a mouse attachment
Oh,
and then whipping that around. 100 pounds. That would make you good at
what
like
what mouse
something.
weighs 100 pounds?
No, you clip it to the cable, and you put 100 pounds on the cable, and then whip it
Oh.
around.
Oh, and you like turn.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
That's the meta. That's the meta.
What the? I don't know.
We're so good at podcasting. We don't even know how to
Guys,
talk.
Dude,
Rate
we're
5
on a
stars.
different level.
Rate 5 stars.
Holy shit! Holy crap! We're so good.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah.
so,
Could you imagine pulling up to a Subway and like asking for like
Fries.
soda and walking out?
The first
Could you
time I
imagine
had
doing that? Wouldn't
Subway,
that
I
be
ate a
crazy?
pizza.
No,
so
like imagine going
Linux.
into a Subway and they're like, "Hey, do you want a sandwich?" You said, "Yeah, hold up, I just want to get a soda first." And then they give you the soda. It's like, "All right, what sandwich do you want?" And you said, "Nah, I'll just pay for the soda first. I'll get the sandwich afterwards." And when you pay for the soda, you just walk out. Could you imagine doing that?
Wow,
Do you want to
Wouldn't
try
that
the
be
new
like fucked up?
that's a crime.
chicken tendy? Do you want to try the new chicken tendy combo?
Can I get that? But
I don't want any more nuggets after
Mm,
the spicy
have you guys,
nuggets.
Have you guys seen that meme?
No,
And
I
it's
actually
like,
haven't.
no, and then it's like, I'll have the
The only meme that's been on
chicken-
my For You page recently is whenever someone says mustard, it gives you like a 1 minute countdown. until
Mustard
it
blood.
ends. Yeah.
I think Tay understood.
I think
Editor, put
I-
a surreal experience.
Dude,
to
I
happen on
like
screen.
I
First bun, then patty, followed by ketchup, mustard.
heard Tay like launching back in his chair when he said that.
I just said Tay tweak.
Yeah, I just like I injected. Actually, no. Drug use is
I injected.
copyrightable. Dude, why am I getting
So-
femboy reels?
Yo, it's me.
It's like as soon as I talk to you, it like comes up.
So speaking of femboys, I installed Linux recently. It-
I hate you.
Why,
Uh,
bro? It's just I hate you. You're annoying.
so, guys, I don't have a problem. I swear.
You have
you
multiple
do.
problems.
We don't worry about that.
You have like a list of them.
I, guys, so Fantastic Four
Guys.
movies coming soon.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pedro
I'm
Pascal.
excited for that.
Pedro Pascal, goat.
It's got the other guy. It's got the other guy. It's got the
Yeah.
lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And-
clobbering
And it's got
time.
Pedro Pascal.
It's got
got
Pedro
all of them.
Pascal, everyone's favorite actor.
It's got the
Honestly,
got
yeah.
the thing.
It's got
Oh,
it's
yeah.
clobbering time.
It's like
Yeah, like,
that
honest-
that thing.
And then there's Superman as well. And
I remember the classic thing line where like they go to space and he's like, "What the hell?"
yeah, and then he get the rocks on him.
Yeah, and like an asteroid crashes on him.
Yeah, and he's like, but the rocks. Why is
Oh,
Dwayne the
no.
Rock Johnson here?
No, he doesn't say that. He gets
Yeah.
hit by the rock, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell?
This is very
Why am I
engaging.
feeling so rocky?"
Why am I feeling so
I can
fantastic
feel the
right now?
viewer
Nope,
retention
he
rate.
doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He just says, "What the?" He says, "What the hell? Why am I so rocky?"
This burger.
We're like breaking all the rules of improv. I say, nope, he doesn't say that. Guys, whenever you want to be funny in an improv situation,
Just
just say,
don't.
nope, don't do that. Don't say that. I didn't mean
Uh,
that. Like if someone walks up and he says, "Hey,
you guys hear about the
we're
situation
divorcing."
recently?
No,
You must not be in the know.
no.
What's
I am in the
what's
know. You
what's
made it
the
up.
no?
You must not be in the know.
And what is no?
What?
If just a side effect of yes.
Anton Sugar ASMR.
We're never getting
Editor,
rid
roll
of
the
we're
clip.
never-
Roll the clip, editor.
Editor, roll the clip. Editor, roll
Roll
the
the
clip.
clip. Roll the clip with like
What?
30 visual effects on it.
Yeah, and put a mustard
The
bead
Dude,
on
fire-
put the
side.
fire
yeah.
one. Put the fire one.
With the-
Hello, everybody. I'm Anton Sugar. Where is my blind date?
that's great.
Guys, remember 2 minutes ago when we talked about being in the know?
Remember when we were actually funny? Like, have we
Dude.
fallen off?
Remember we had a
I
topic.
Fell
swear,
off in
every
our
time-
first episode.
Every time someone clicks record on anything, I will go from like back to back jokes to just
Mustard.
Mustard!
to just mustard.
Mustard!
Guys, let me talk about my collarbone real quickly. I was snowboarding, right? It's icy. It's icy. It's cold, but it's icy. And it's warm. It's not cold.
Take us back.
Okay? This is like
Come on.
March.
We need
March.
like the dream music
Fuck,
or like the
take it back.
cartoon dream music, you know?
You have
the-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm snowboarding. I'm going into a jump, right? I'm about to be LeBron of snowboarding. Okay? But I'm like, hey, I gotta.
be airborne.
Yep. I'm like, hey, I have a lot of speed going into this right now. My knees
Ooh.
might buckle when I land. That might hurt. I don't want to do that. So I try to speed check myself. And because it's icy, I immediately catch onto an ice chunk and fly forward directly onto my collarbone. And I'm like I like slide a little bit. I'm like, oh, whoa, what was that? Whoa, oh. And like one of the workers there was like hating one of the jumps. He's like, oh, you good? I'm like, oh, yeah. And so I like stand up, brush some snow off of me, and I immediately go to make an X with my arms, right? 'Cause, that's the signal for don't go. Something's happened. And I want to get off to the side, and my right arm goes up just fine, but my left, it feels like I can barely move it. I'm like, huh,
Oh.
that's a little bit strange. And so like I huddle with my board off to the side. The like worker talks to me. It's like, yeah, you good? But so I fall. I'm like, I think I'm fine, probably. And then like someone who was like riding with us like comes in and was like, hey, you good? I saw you fall. And it's like, maybe. And I can't move my arm though. He's like, oh, you want me to call ski patrol? I'm like, yeah, that'd be good. So ski patrol comes, they get me in the little sled thing, and they ride down. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, yeah, I hurt my shoulder. And they look at it and it's like, oh, it looks like a little bit. There's like I don't think they call it like a depression in your collarbone. I'm like, it's like it might just be dislocated though or something. And so like I called my mom. I was like, hey, I got hurt. Can you come pick me up? Take me to the hospital. She comes. We drive over to a clinic that's nearby. They take my X-rays. And they're like, you ready to see the picture? I'm like, yeah. And my collarbone is completely shifted upwards, like so it's poking to my skin, and it's just like its own chunk that's just like been shifted out of place. I'm like, oh, that's good.
It was completely snapped, right?
Yeah, no, it was bad. I'll put up a picture right now.
Editor,
What
leak my
times are we
medical
gonna have to tell
information.
you that you're the editor?
Editor, put up a picture right now. And like I
Put
walk out.
put my home address
I
right
walk
now.
out and there's like this other kid there, and he's like holding his wrist, and he's like, "Right on, dude, right on," because he sees me in like the sling that they gave me, and he's like, "Right on, man." And he's like his like wrist is like bent and stuff, and I'm like, "Yeah." Um,
That's crazy.
and yeah, um, and so then like I go to like a different like hospital because it's just kind of like a urgent care kind of like just get X-rays, get whatever. And like, hey, so we got to do surgery on this thing. It's not gonna move back on its own probably. I'm like, yep. So I go, schedule it. I'm can't eat food for like a day. Um, you know, and they put me on. Then they give me like medicine. They're like, you're gonna, and like the dude's like, as he's like dragging me out, he's like, you're gonna feel this in a second. I'm like, okay. And then everything just starts getting so like it feels like I'm on drugs. Probably because it is, you know. But like everything gets waving like whoa, and he's like yeah. And then he puts like
Why is
medicine.
everyone in this story insane? The little
Why are
kid
they
broke
all
his arm,
surfer?
he's like,
Bro,
fuck
we live
yeah.
in the mountains. Why are they all surfer dudes?
That's a good question.
Why are they all like, you're gonna love this drug, bro?
You're
Yeah.
He's
gonna
like,
get
he's
high
gonna-
after
but
this.
he's
All
like,
these
you're
guys
gonna
are
feel this in a
junkies.
second. Yeah.
The doctor is a junkie, the kid is a junkie.
And then they put like needles in my like shoulder so that to like numb it, and they like
Oh,
I can
you're
see it
gonna
on like
feel
the
that one.
I can like
You're
see
gonna
they have like
feel this
you're gonna
shit,
feel this
dude.
one. They have like a camera of like showing my like muscles getting poked and like putting medicine in. Like wow, that's kind of cool. And then I go under. They're like they asked me some question as they like give me like the oxygen thing. Can't remember what it was. Think it was something to do with like a movie. No clue. And then I go under, wake up. I'm like very groggy. Wake up like in a wheelchair. They're trying to get me out of here as fast as possible for some reason. I think I was like the
Oh,
last
yeah.
surgery of the day, so they're like, "All right, can you stand?" I like wobble up and like, "Yeah, you're good," and then they like wheel me out. I'm still like groggy, like just got out of surgery, and I get in the car. I'm like, I feel weird. Um, and then I go home. I feel fine pretty much all day. I call Phantoms and like, "Hey, I just got surgery. It felt weird."
No, I
Um,
called you.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. Because
But-
I'm a good
Damn.
friend.
you're
No, I called you.
misremembering.
Oh.
Wait.
I didn't call anybody.
Wait, why would you call me if I? Wait. Anyways, and then my shoulder's hurting pretty much all night, taking a bunch of pain medicine. I gotta take a shower like 2 days later because you can't shower like you can't get water on the stitches.
Oh,
or
when I
something.
broke my arm,
Just
I
surgery.
couldn't shower or take a bath for like a month, and it sucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And so like I go to take a bath. I like take off like the bandage. You can point out like every color of the rainbow on my shoulder. There's like orange, like it's like bruised yellow and purple. There's like blue Sharpie and like purple Sharpie as well.
Mm.
Like on my shoulder. There's some green for some
On
reason.
your arm?
Yeah, like on my shoulder. I'm like, oh, that's fun to see. So I take a bath. I'm still sore. Um, and then I recover. That was it.
Oh, and the
Awesome.
funniest part is, literally a week before that, me, him, and a friend were snowboarding, and after we were all sitting down, and we had both broken a bone, and he hadn't, so we were like, oh my
Yeah.
god, bro,
Oh, yeah.
and he was bragging about it, and we were like,
Never
oh my
broke
god,
a
bro, I
bone.
hope
Yeah,
you break
I
a
was like,
bone,
imagine-
and
yeah, I was
then
like-
the
I was like,
next
yeah, imagine-
week,
I'm in the hospital.
No, I don't want to curse myself, but like me personally, I've never broken a bone. I've had a bone
Pharaoh's
cut off.
curse.
I've never had a bone broken. I've had a bone cut off before because it was an extra bone and it was hurting my knee, but I've
Yeah.
never had a broken bone. That's all I'm gonna
and
say.
the thing is, it had been like everyone in my family had broken like a bone like that year because it was February or it was January was my brother, he broke his leg. Then in February my mom like fractured her wrist while snowboarding as well. She like fell around ice. And then literally March 1st was when I broke my collarbone.
Mhm.
This entire
literally-
family's cursed, like Final Destination
Yeah.
stuff.
I broke my arm at the same place that he did, there, for his shoulder.
Dude, there's a recurring theme. There's a recurring
Oh.
theme.
And it was-
happening today. I mentioned
it was in
Flame's
the same
story,
few
you guys
months.
mentioned that.
At
yeah.
the same place.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, mine was in
I mean,
January of a few years ago. His was this year
it was like last year.
in March.
or well, 2, something like that.
We're trying to like discredit each other's injuries.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't actually that bad. You were fine. You can walk it off.
I was fine, but I didn't break.
Mine honestly wasn't that bad. I healed in like a month.
Same.
All right.
All right.
All right. Awesome.
Guys, comment your injury stories down below.
Guys, comment down below which part of your body you broke.
Comment your
and
mental
did you get
trauma.
amputated.
guys, comment which part of your body you want to break next.
We'll help with that.
We'll help with that.
So I'm eating tacos right now.
From
Yeah.
Del Taco.
No.
Oh God no.
Dude, I went to Colorado for vacation, and I saw Del Taco there. I saw Culver's there. I saw Whataburger there. It was like unlocking
Whataburger?
like, yeah, that was in Colorado. It was like
Yeah.
unlocking like new skins. Because like
You mean-
I never see those over here in the east.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have good stuff over there.
Yeah,
like-
in the east we have just like the
Do you
good
guys-
stuff.
Yeah.
But like in the west and midwest, they have like restaurants where it's just like they have the east restaurants because all the east restaurants are just worldwide,
Mhm.
and then they have more. They have more like random shit.
Okay, is it just me?
Like
but, you know-
I really like Whataburger because they have a certain yellow condiment. On
We
almost
can't- we
all their
cannot.
burgers. You can't name it.
Do you mean?
cannot.
Do you happen to mean?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Perchance, do you inquiry
Oh,
about
please,
mustard?
Please. It's just me. Or does our hometown have literally nothing? Like every
No,
time
we have
Sling
no
Fun
good
opens
restaurants.
up. No, I'm just literally just nothing in general. Every time Sling like Fun opens up, it closes. Look, we had a bowling alley.
Oh, we had a fire
closed.
bowling alley.
We had a climbing gym. It closed. We had a. We
I
had
used to have a-
we
I
had a
used to
Best
have
Buy. We
a-
had a Best Buy.
Oh, we had a Best Buy. The Best Buy
We had a
couldn't
Best
pay
Buy.
its rent. Best Buy couldn't pay its rent.
we
So
need more bits. We need more
Alright.
funny bits.
Hey,
You know
it's
what?
the first. It's the first podcast. It's all right.
hey, don't worry, guys. I got this one.
Oh yeah, wait, it is our first podcast. We don't need to be perfect.
Mhm.
And also,
Guys-
you're gonna
It's
cut
about
it to
the
make us
learning
seem like we're making
experience.
constant.
I got this one. Would you rather eat a baby
Massage
goat?
Championship World Tour.
Would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
What's the matter, baby?
I don't actually know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
This is
okay.
dumb. This is dumb. This is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, bro.
Would
I
you rather
think.
fight a
Okay, we need a wrapping up segment.
Would you rather fight a bloodlusted polar bear with a kitchen knife or 5 bloodlusted king cobras with a Glock 19?
The Cobras have a Glock? Oh, I got kid.
What are they gonna shoot with? What are they gonna? How are they gonna shoot us?
You guys
Wait,
so
is our
much
wrapping up
coming.
segment gonna be like
Look at
everyone
the
hits
real
a would you
in
rather?
chat. Look at the real set in the chat.
All right, guys. Wait, guys. Would you rather?
Shut up. I got a good one.
Okay.
It's a hypothetical. I said this in a Roblox, like voice chat place. To
Okay.
this one person who I just kept on like pissing them off by changing it, which I'm gonna do to y'all. So if you're watching this, hey, I hope you know I was rage baiting you. I hope you know that there's gonna be bad things coming to you within the next 30 hours. But still. So it starts off, you walk into a Walmart, right? And you're
Mhm.
buying a bag of Skittles. You walk up to the cash register and you say, "Hey, I want to buy these bags of Skittles," right? Cash register guy says, "Nah, you can't afford it." And you check your
Oh.
pocket, you got nothing. Flies coming out of your wallet as you pull them out.
Oh.
You're like, "Oh shit, I
Oh.
can't afford it, man." He's like,
Is
"Oh,
there
you
like a
gotta find a way to
tumbleweed
pay it."
in your wallet?
Yeah, no, it's just a fly.
Wow.
Just a fly
Oh,
that comes
okay.
out of it. There's no
Yeah, single
tumbleweed.
fly.
We're not in the desert. Like
Yeah.
in this situation,
Well,
we're in
it's a
like
desert, yeah.
Alaska and it's really cold.
Ooh, Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So turn
I didn't even know
around.
they had Skittles in Alaska.
They have good Skittles in Alaska. I've
Oh.
never been, but they probably they have Alaska
the best-
specific Skittles.
They have Alaskan.
They have
try to-
Alaskan Skittles. Yeah.
You're trying to buy the Alaskan Skittles. You turn around, there's a talking, standing magical dog wearing a suit behind you. He
Oh.
said, "Hey, I heard you can't pay for it." And you're like, "Yeah, I really want to buy these Skittles," and you're already chomping on them, so you gotta pay for
Yeah.
it or you gotta run away.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching the podcast.